Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Zanguidi, and today I got on a video for you guys, and today we're gonna be talking about the block editor. Should you be using it in 2025? As you can see, it's giving 99% performance with the Astra Spectra 1 theme. These are the same developers as the Astra theme, right? And on mobile, I think it's getting like 70 to 80%, and sometimes it gets even more. If I have this like on a decent server, this is just local. So of course this is not like a final metric for performance, but again, as you can see, it's pretty good for performance for mobile and for desktop. So that is something that is an advantage in the block editor. Let's talk about what's really good about the block editor in 2025 and what's really bad about the block editor in 2025. All right. First of all, the layout of the editor is a little bit complex for, I think, beginners, but if you're an experienced developer, I think that's going to be a little bit easy to you. So if you want to add in like a front page, you can just add a template and then select like a front page, you know what I mean? I already added one over here. So if I want to edit the front page, I can just edit the front page, replace this section with like whatever image you would like to add and so on and so forth. So that is an advantage, and also we get the structure like outline like any other page editor, so you can still change like the rows and columns and similar. So that is another advantage as well. So let's go to the second advantage. Right now it has these styles, right? Globally, like any page editor, it's kind of like the global styles in Elementor or the any page editor basically. Colors, you can change the palette colors globally. So if I want to change this, for example, to be green, I can change it to be green, you know what I mean? And it will reflect on the like whole website, right? Right now you can't see because I need to refresh the page, but again, it should reflect like, yeah, as you can see, it reflected in the links. So wherever the global styles are used, it's going to reflect. Same thing for the fonts and background and so on. Even the layout, like you can specify the layout. So it's kind of like a page editor right now in 2025. But the only disadvantage I could find, to be honest with you, in 2025 is the responsiveness, right? Editing responsive stuff over here is a little bit of an hassle, right? Let me show you why. So if I want to edit like on desktop, the header, for example, which is basically like a global template part. So if I edit it, it's going to take me to the desktop view. But if I want to go into mobile view, I need to go back and then select mobile and then, select the header and then edit it. And then I can edit it on mobile view. So basically what I'm trying to say is the responsiveness of the editor itself on like mobile and it's not that great, to be honest with you. But other than that, if you're using like a ready-made theme like this, like the Spectra 1, I don't think you'll find a lot of issues with responsiveness. Even like on the mobile, over here you have like a decent menu. You can add stuff to it. I think it has everything you would need for like the page editors that exist as well. And let's say, for example, you need to add in like animations, all right? There are like you can use the editor without like a single plugin if you want to, but if you want to add in like animations, custom blocks, some custom post types, you can use secure custom fields. You can also use a lot of really good like blocks, all right? So if I search animated blocks, for example, there is a plugin that allows you to like, yeah, as you could see, animated text block, Gutenberg essential blocks. You have a lot of other options for like blocks, and even if I just search animate, I think I'm gonna find the blocks for the animation. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is if you need like yeah, as you can see, like animation for blocks, it is pretty good. If anything you cannot find over here, you can just search over here as well, and like search, like for example, you want a 3D model viewer. All right, and as you can see, it says no results available from your installed blocks. But if I want the 3D viewer, I can just install it, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy to actually edit the the block, like the pages using the block editor. But again, the only disadvantage in 2025, I think, is just the responsiveness editor. It's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean, because let me show you, like, for example, over here. Again, I can't go into like desktop view or tablet view. I have to go back and then like select tablet and, you know, start editing. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video, guys. And just to answer, like, if anyone is asking if you should use the WordPress default editor in 2025, I think it is very like usable in 2025. It's not like, do not depend on it for each and everything, you know what I mean? But if you have like a single page application, just an introductory website, I think you don't need like a page editor. You can use Elementor free or any other editor you would like, but again, if you want to use the WordPress block editor, the default editor, I think in 2025 it is pretty good and pretty easy to start a project with it, and pretty fast as well. So that are my thoughts on the WordPress block editor in 2025. Hope you guys liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe. This was Ango Web Solutions. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace, you guys.